Hey everyone, welcome back. Second video, going strong. A lot has happened this week, a lot to digest. And then there was a couple hurdles thrown in, but that's the way it goes sometimes. It's a huge part of the journey, battling against the odds. I realize more nowadays that the journey is not always about the destination. It rarely is. A lot of it is getting there and what you go through and what you learn on the way there. So just going ahead and dishing. First observation on creating YouTube content. It's super tough to rock out a great video if you are consistently obtaining footage or content throughout your week. If you're scrambling on the day that you want to shoot to decide what you want to include, it is at best an uphill battle. So that being said, I'm still learning. Secondly, listen, I love improv. I love it. It clearly has no place in a first ever YouTube video. I was a bit cocky, and I'm sorry. I say this because while it received a decent response, I had imagined this epic 5-minute intro video where I just lay out this huge game plan, just straight scorched earth. That's a banger. 5 minutes, came in a little shy. It was about a minute and a half, and seriously, I was, well, I guess we're done here. Bye. So I'll do that again. It was super fun, but probably not right away. So if this sounds a bit more scripted, more cohesive, well, it's probably because it is. There's a time to capture, raw, unmitigated thought flow, organic delivery. Then there's planning, editing, growth, and moving towards quality videos. I definitely wanted to make sure that I mentioned some things in this one, so I did begin to string together some more of my thought process. This whole thing from jump has been a very guerrilla process, and I find one of the coolest parts of the process to be how things inherently streamline and get better as we get experience and start to know what we're doing, seeing things that you like and rolling them into the next project, seeing things that you don't and ensuring that you don't make the same mistake the next time. I want to chat about some things that are happening in my sphere and some things that aren't yet. Most of the people I know have learned that I'll be jumping soon into and working in real estate. It's been an interesting and long journey so far. I've only just started, so it is a huge opportunity, so let's go. After the lengthy process, taking the proof courses, you're studying, passing classes for certification, testing at the state exam center. If all goes well, one is then granted their Florida state real estate sales agent license. This is where the real work begins, actually. There are hundreds of brokerage agencies that all want new people, new ideas, new energy, no shortage of options. Many with different ways to approach the business. Some have a big name and amazing offices. Others have technology at the forefront of their business, and they don't really have a brick and mortar office. So, commission splits, market saturation, a lot of different numbers. To make things more confusing, a lot of these local areas have specific markets, and those numbers will be specific there as well. So there's that. I myself went with a bigger name in the business that offers great training as well as a wonderful office to take the clients to, show that I'm in business. Notoriety factor was important to me as the business. My name is not hugely recognizable in the industry, and I find an office to work in appealing as my home situation is less than ideal. The best suggestion I can make on any of this is to do your research. Something I find useful is making a list of the pros and cons of each and then comparing those and prioritizing. One of the hurdles I mentioned earlier is many brokerages are members of a realtors association. Realtors associations certify and support real estate brokerages that bring order, fairness, and professionalism to the industry. As such, members of the brokerages pay dues to the association regularly. This can be done in monthly installments, easing that burden unless you're a brand new member like yours truly. While admittedly the services the Realtors Association do offer are well worth it, the price isn't cheap. Over $1,000. So I'm working to gather these monies right now, and we're just having a blast doing that. I was able to luck out and got a part-time job close to home. It is a sales job. That works. I've been involved in sales for many years. It's for a bioluminescence kayak tour company here in town. I answer phones, do office stuff. overall promote the business. The first week I was there, I was asked if I'd want to actually go out and guide the tours. I couldn't resist. Being a nature guy anyway and realizing that it's a great avenue to meet people in our area, I jumped at the opportunity. And I will soon be training to get out on the water and see some of the coolest hidden parts of our Florida coast. It should be fun. These folks are great. So far I'm just glad to be part of their team. I've since received interview calls from businesses looking for anything from part-time baristas to full-time cellular sales representatives. But relievingly, because of the unique opportunities that I've been able to create for myself, I can somewhat style and shape what the next page of my life looks like. I'm not knocking any of these jobs, especially those ones that I just mentioned. I've done probably all of them. I just wish we could all find work that resonates with us and who we really are, but I know few actually get to. I guess the point is that all these opportunities are out there and waiting to be grabbed, to be gotten, but only for the people that are in the business of getting. I've struggled for years, and many of my closest friends can vouch for and attest to this, with a little disorder called being super lazy. To be honest, I'm still working through it, but to be fair, it all comes down to the choices that we make. You get up or stay in bed, work out or watch one more episode, do or do not. It's all in a split-second decision that you decide to be a better you, or, well, you don't. The previous version works, but is it your best you? Change the world, impress your people today. Well, just a little thought. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know, especially if you saw the previous video and you came back here for seconds. That's admirable. Much love and peace all. I appreciate you. Thank you.